The night the lights went out in the small town of Green Hill, everything changed. Emma was washing the dishes when suddenly the whole house went dark. No lights, no TV, no sound from the fridge, only silence. She looked out the window and saw that the entire street was black. Even the street lamps were off. Her little brother, Leo, ran into the kitchen. "Emma, what happened?" he asked with big eyes. "I don't know," she said. "Maybe it's just a power cut." But deep inside, she felt something strange. The air was cold, and the sky looked different. The stars were moving. Not slowly, like normal stars. They were moving fast. Emma and Leo went outside. Their neighbors were in the street too. Everyone was looking up. In the sky, there was a bright blue light. It was bigger than a star and brighter than the moon. "Is that a plane?" Leo whispered. "No," Emma said softly. "It's not a plane." The blue light began to come down slowly. It didn't fall. It moved carefully, like it was choosing a place to land. It stopped above the old football field near their house. Without thinking too much, Emma took Leo's hand. "Let's go see," she said. "Are you crazy?" Leo asked. But he followed her. When they arrived at the field, they were not alone. Some other people were there, but they stayed far away. The blue light touched the ground, and suddenly it opened like a flower. Inside the light, there was a small silver ship. It was round and smooth. It had no windows and no doors. Then a door appeared. Emma felt her heart beating very fast. The door slowly opened, and a tall figure came out. It was not a human. It was thin and shiny, with soft white skin and big dark eyes. But it did not look scary. It looked calm. The creature looked around and then looked directly at Emma. "Hello," it said in a soft voice. "Do not be afraid." Everyone around the field was silent. Some people ran away. Others took out their phones, but the phones did not work. "You can understand me?" Emma asked. "Yes," the creature replied. "We can speak all languages." Leo held Emma's arm tightly. "Who are you?" he asked. "My name is Aaron," the creature said. "I come from a planet far from here. We need your help." Emma blinked. "Our help? We are just kids." Aaron smiled gently. "Sometimes, kids are the bravest." The wind became stronger. The grass moved like waves in the sea. "Our planet is dying," Aaron continued. "We made a mistake many years ago. We used too much energy. We did not take care of our world." Emma felt sad. She thought about the plastic in the river near her school. She thought about the smoke from cars. "What can we do?" she asked. "We need something very simple," Aaron said. "We need hope. We need to learn again how to protect a planet." Leo looked confused. "You came all this way for hope?" Aaron nodded. "On your planet, there are still people who fight for the earth. There are forests. There are animals. There are children who care." Emma looked at the dark sky. The blue light made her face shine. "But why us?" she asked. Aaron looked at her again. "Because you came closer. You were not afraid." Emma felt something warm in her chest. She was afraid. But she was also curious. "What do you want us to do?" she asked. Aaron lifted a small silver object. It was like a crystal. It was bright and soft at the same time. "This crystal can store memories," Aaron said. "We want you to show us your world. The good parts. The beautiful parts. The parts worth saving." Leo's eyes became wide. "Like photos?" "Yes," Aaron said. "But not only photos. Feelings. Sounds. Voices." Emma looked at Leo. Then she looked back at Aaron. "We can try." Aaron gave the crystal to Emma. It was warm in her hand. "When the sun rises," Aaron said, "we must leave. We do not have much time." The blue light became softer. The night felt less cold. Emma and Leo ran back home. The power was still off, but they did not care. They took their bikes and rode to their favorite places. First, they went to the river. Even in the dark, they could hear the water moving. Emma held the crystal close. It began to shine brighter. "Remember when we learned to swim here?" Leo said. Emma smiled. "Yes, you were so scared." "I was not," Leo said, laughing. The crystal glowed with a soft green light. Then they went to the park. The big old tree was still there, strong and silent. Emma touched its bark. "This tree is older than Grandma," she said. They remembered birthday parties, games, and sunny afternoons. The crystal shone blue this time. Next, they went to the hill outside town. From there, they could see all of Green Hill. The houses, the school, the small shops. It's not perfect, Leo said. But it's our home. Emma felt tears in her eyes. Yes, it's our home. The crystal became bright gold. When they returned to the football field, the sky was starting to turn pink. The first light of the sun was coming. Aaron was waiting. Did you find something? Aaron asked. Emma gave the crystal back. It was now full of colors. Aaron closed its eyes and touched the crystal. The colors moved like a storm inside it. We feel it, Aaron said softly. Your love. Your memories. Your hope. Other small lights appeared around the ship. Maybe there were more beings inside. Will it help your planet? Leo asked. Aaron looked at him. Yes, but we must also change. Hope is only the first step. The sun rose higher. Birds began to sing. Suddenly, the street lights in town turned on again. The power was back. It is time, Aaron said. Emma felt sad. Will we see you again? Aaron smiled. Maybe. The universe is very big. But we will remember you. The creature entered the ship. The door disappeared. The blue light grew stronger and stronger. Emma and Leo covered their eyes. Then, in 1 second, the ship was gone. Only the normal sky remained. People slowly returned to their houses. Some said it was a dream. Some said it was a secret plane. No one really knew the truth. But Emma and Leo knew. In the following days, Emma started a small group at school. They cleaned the river. They planted trees. They talked about protecting the earth. Leo helped too. He told everyone, if we don't take care of our planet, no one will. Sometimes at night, Emma looked at the stars. She wondered if Aaron was looking at her too. One evening, she saw a small blue light far away in the sky. It moved slowly, like a friendly wave. Emma smiled. She did not feel small anymore. She felt important. Because she understood something very simple and very powerful. Even 2 kids from a small town can change the universe. The day the ocean disappeared, everyone started to scream. Sophia was on the beach with her best friend, Daniel. The sun was bright, the sky was blue, and the waves were calm. It was a perfect day. Children were playing, people were swimming, and music was coming from a small cafe near the sand. Then, without warning, the water began to move back. At first, it was slow. The waves became smaller. The water moved away from the shore. People stopped talking. Some pointed at the sea. Is this normal? Daniel asked. Sophia felt her heart beat faster. I don't think so. The water kept moving back and back until the ocean was far away. The sand was wet and full of fish jumping and moving in confusion. Boats were lying on their sides. The sea was almost gone. Everyone was silent. Then, something huge appeared in the distance. It was not a wave. It was not a ship. It was a giant door. A tall, silver door was standing where the ocean used to be. It was shining under the sun. Strange symbols were glowing on it. People began to run. Some took pictures. Others called for help. But there was no signal on their phones. Sophia could not move. She felt scared, but also curious. We should leave, Daniel said. But at that moment, the door slowly opened. A strong wind came from inside. The air smelled different, like rain and metal. From the darkness behind the door, a small figure walked out. It looked like a girl. She had long white hair and bright blue eyes. Her clothes were silver and light like smoke. She looked around, confused. Where am I? She asked in a soft voice. Sophia looked at Daniel. She speaks English. The strange girl looked at the empty beach, the buildings, the people far away. Why is the ocean sleeping? She asked. The ocean is not sleeping, Sophia said carefully. It disappeared. The girl's eyes became wide. No, that is not possible. She walked closer to the sand and touched it. The symbols on the giant door began to glow brighter. My name is Mira, the girl said. I come from the world of water. Daniel blinked. The what? The world of water, Mira repeated. It is behind this door. It protects your ocean. Sophia felt cold. Protects it from what? Mira looked sad. From humans. The wind became stronger. In my world, Mira explained, we clean the water. We fix the damage. We keep the balance. But something broke today. The connection between our worlds is weak. Daniel crossed his arms. Are you saying this is our fault? Mira did not answer, but her silence felt heavy. Sophia thought about the plastic bottles she saw on the beach every week. She thought about the oil stains near the boats. What happens now? Sophia asked. If we do not fix it, Mira said, the ocean in your world will not return. The words felt like a stone in Sophia's stomach. Can we help? She asked quickly. Mira looked at her with surprise. You would help? Yes, Sophia said. We need the ocean. Daniel nodded. And we don't want to lose it. Mira looked at the giant door. I cannot fix it alone. I need someone from your world to enter with me. Daniel stepped back. Enter that. Behind the door, there was only darkness and moving shadows. Sophia swallowed. She was afraid. But she loved the ocean. She loved the sound of the waves at night. She loved swimming in summer. I'll go, she said. Daniel looked at her. Are you serious? Yes, she whispered. Mira held out her hand. You must trust me. Sophia took her hand. The moment they touched, the sand under their feet disappeared. The world turned blue. Daniel shouted her name, but his voice became far away. When Sophia opened her eyes, she was underwater. But she could breathe. Around her, there was a beautiful city made of coral and light. Fish of every color were swimming in the sky like birds. Giant turtles moved slowly between tall towers made of glass and water. This is my home, Mira said softly. Sophia looked around in wonder. It's beautiful. It is dying, Mira replied. Some coral was gray. Some fish were weak. Dark clouds were floating in the water. This is the pollution from your world, Mira explained. It enters through the connection. Sophia felt guilty. How do we stop it? Mira pointed to a large crystal in the center of the city. It was cracked and dark. That crystal keeps the balance between our worlds. When your ocean is hurt, this crystal breaks. Sophia swam closer. Inside the crystal, she could see images, plastic bags, dirty water, oil, trash. We need to repair it, Mira said. But it needs human energy. What is human energy? Sophia asked. Promise, Mira answered. Change. Action. Sophia did not fully understand, but she closed her eyes. I promise, she said loudly. I promise to protect the ocean. I promise to tell others. I promise to change. The crystal began to shine softly. Mira smiled. It is working. But I am just one person, Sophia said. Sometimes one voice can start a storm, Mira replied. The crack in the crystal became smaller. Now we must return, Mira said. The door cannot stay open much longer. The blue world began to fade. Suddenly, Sophia was back on the beach. Daniel ran to her. You're back. The giant door was still there, but it was closing slowly. Mira stood between the worlds. Will the ocean return? Sophia asked. Yes, Mira said. But remember your promise. The door closed. For a few seconds, nothing happened. Then, far away, the water began to move again. Slowly, gently, the ocean returned to the shore. The fish swam back. The boats floated again. People cheered and cried. But Sophia was quiet. She knew something important had happened. The next day, she went to school and told everyone what she saw. Some believed her. Some laughed. But she did not stop. She started a group called Friends of the Ocean. They cleaned the beach every weekend. They used less plastic. They shared videos online. Daniel helped her design posters. Protect our ocean, they wrote in big blue letters. Weeks passed. One evening, Sophia walked alone by the sea. The sunset was orange and pink. The waves were calm again. Suddenly, the water in front of her moved in a strange way. A small blue light appeared under the surface. Sophia smiled. In the reflection of the water, she saw Myra's face for 1 second. Then it disappeared. Sophia felt peace in her heart. The ocean was back. But more importantly, something else was awake now. hope,